What's good with it in the hood with it? Welcome back to the collective clips where you already know. Tas, tas, tas. We get it in. You guys ready for another Super Norteno? Let's get to it. Welcome back to the channel. And if you haven't already hit that like and subscribe button, make sure you go ahead and do that. Put your notification bell on all so that way you're directing the direction of the dope content that the gun stays kicking. And I appreciate all the support. You know, we've been talking a lot about true crime. We've been talking a lot about the baby Emmanuel case. It's time we get back to what? Whooping Super Norteño. We can't let Rick leave. Hey, we can't let Rick. We can't put Rick on marination because that vato might go to Fresno. I'm gonna kill all the werewolves. Give me a werewolf. What's up, dog? Oh, you're a dog. The dog, a werewolf, a dog. Right? He's different. So I want to tell you a situation about Theo Big Homie. Right? Check it out, Holmes. You know, the world is round, or maybe it's even flat, like your tia's pancakey ass. But wait up. Did I say your tia has pancakey ass? She has a little bump there. It's a little bump. It's bumpalicious, right? We're talking about Sheila here. She has pancakey. That vato was living with my tia, and he was relentless in his reality of staying there. Now, at this time, Theo Angel had been telling Tia that he's coming back. And Theo Big Homie didn't want to go no, hey, Charlie, said, look, this is the way where it's going to go down. I got this yarda sold up. So I'm going to kick it here in the living room, and you could PC up over there in the restroom, if you know what I'm saying, right? So he had been talking about his son coming. He had a son from Salinas. He's originally from Salas. And his son was supposed to come. And my tia was like, what the fuck does that matter to me? That's your son. He didn't fall out of me like Ricky did on his fucking head. He just fell out too. It was crazy the way it came. He tried to hold on to the fucking umbilical cord. He was hanging. I told the doctor, cut that fucker out of me. Hurry up. It's bingo night, right? So my tia didn't really care about other people's children. See, that's one thing about my tia. She didn't dislike children. She loved kids in her own bitter, black-hearted way, but she didn't let them know that. You know, believe me, my whole life, I knew she loved me, but she never told me, right? I guess loving a kid is like this. Hey, tia, can I have ice cream? Fuck you. I can't afford it. I'm going to buy one of those ones. You just break it in half here. Here, Sheila, bitch. She's probably going to eat all the Rickies and want yours anyways. My tia showed no mercy. She was relentless in her fucking propensity to hate people, right? She just did not show love. Okay, all of a sudden, you got to fucking know a lady. You're a Mac. Okay, yeah, I love the way you think you're a Mac, but bitch, let me tell you, you ain't shit. You weren't shit then, and you're not shit now. Ricky's like, whooping, Mom, do you love me? What are you going to get me for Christmas? I'm going to fucking not kick you out of the house this year. That's what I'm going to get you. I'm going to wrap it up with the bow tie. It's going to be a big can of fuck you. You want that? So we always knew that we didn't have shit coming. But my tia every once in a while will surprise us with, who wants the last tortilla? No, bitch, you've already had 8. Who wants the last one? Ricky, whooping, Mama, I'm active. I should get it. Now we're going to give it to the stupid ass over here because he's dumb enough to share with you. I already know you're too stupid to even understand how to spell share. And don't say I don't love you guys because I fucking cooked the beans out of that can. I didn't want to fuck my nails up today. Okay, I'm not making frijoles de la olla. I'm making frijoles de la can. There you go. Toma, it tastes the same. Does it taste the fucking same? Yeah, it tastes the same. Don't say I don't fucking love you guys. Now you guys shut the hell up before I kick you all out of my house. I'm trying to watch the days of my life. Right? That was about the love we got. We got beans from the can in the ghetto. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me tell you right there. One time my tia called me over. I'm making menudo, mijo. I'm making, what? Yeah, for reals? Yeah, hey, shut up. Don't make me get sentimental. I'm fucking making menudo. You want some or you don't? Hell yeah, I want some. And I went over there and she had a big old can of Juanitas pouring in. I said, hey, tia, what's that? Menudo, stupid ass. You know, I said I was making it, warming it up, making it's the same shit. I cut us away up. I don't care if it makes you cry. It's either that or this. You want to cry? I'm like, no, I'm cool. Shit tasted good anyways. At least you got up off her ass to open a can. So that's the type of love we got in the house. But Theo Big Homie, he was relentless and he showed no love. He was a homeboy. He was cool. Hey, I gotta talk to you for a second. You see, I'm trying to quit using black, right? And I'm going to need you to assist me in going to get some white to get me off the black, if you know what I'm saying, man. Hey, look, I'm trying to show you some love here. You know, I allow you to bring any chick you want into my house. I'm like, this is my tia's house. Actually, really is, you know. because I've paid the rent for the last few days. I said, so what's my tia doing with the Social Security money from Rick? Rick's like, yeah, what happened with my money? I want to buy some weed. What happened with my money? His mom's like, shut the fuck up. I'm going to tell you what happened with it. I had a bad night at bingo, and I bought a bottle of Cazadores for me and my new man, Pensa. I said that, mijo. I'm just lying. I'm lying, right? So they argue, what do you mean you're new old man? Hey, you coming out of it too, puppy? So it was like crazy in the house. I don't even know how the bills were paid. My tia, mijo, I need about $200. But they're going to cut the fucking light off tomorrow. I said, what? It just went off. I thought you had till tomorrow. But hey, tomorrow, today, it's all the same shit to me. You know, every day is like the next day. Rats, roaches, and shiesty approaches. My tia was different. So anyways, this dude had been talking about he's going to bring his son. And I ain't going to lie, I was kind of curious. I thought he was like a homeboy from Salas. Because he said, yeah, my son's a homie. Yeah, he's fourth generation, home. So when he comes over here, you know what I'm saying, you treat him with admiration and respect. I said, how old is this? Well, he's 19. Fuck him. I'm not treating no 19-year-old with admiration. I'll treat him with a little respect because you respect everyone. And he's a homie, man, and I got love. But admiration, who the fuck do you think this guy is? Sasuke, is he one of the fucking murder squad or what? Nah, I don't care, right? Yeah, I respect Salas and shit, but damn, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just because you're from Acosta Plaza, motherfucker, don't mean shit, right? Hey, respects to you and your barrio, but fuck. So anyways, and I don't even know if he was from Acosta Plaza. I'm just bullshitting, but he was from Salas. So he's coming, and Ricky calls me. I guess he came over there. It was Saturday. They're going to barbecue and shit. They barbecued every Saturday with no food stamps. How? Don't ask me. My tia be like, I got a black homegirl. She comes over. I got to tell you guys a story about her. She was bad. She just got out of prison. Ooh, Chowchilla did her right. She had ass, right? She was the first black woman besides Coco from SWV that I was addicted to, right? And I remember she used to come, and she always had a gang of food stamps. She was a booster, so she still held the clothes. Ricky had all the clean red T-shirts. I remember one time I was sitting there, and she was like, what's up, daddy? She was a cool-ass black chick. She shot me a pack of Stratfords. I was like, damn, you be hitting the lick on JC Penney's. She said, shit, I know a guy named JC that I get for a penny, right? I'm like, oh, she had game too. But she was thick, and I used to tell my tia, hook me up. Fucking hook yourself up. Now all of a sudden you want morena. What happened to a raza this and raza that? Now all of a sudden, huh? What do they say? The back of the berry, the sour the juice? I said, they say the sweeter the juice. I ate that bitch's pussy in the cell block. It was sour as hell. But if you want it, go ahead. It was my tia's homegirl. They used to fuck around in prison, you know, gave for the state. She got out. She still fucks with my tia. Plus my tia had all the, and that was that. So she would always bring food stamps, and that's how my tia would hustle. My tia would trade her for whatever. And so they always had barbecues. So they were supposed to have a barbecue that day. And Ricky calls me all gasping for, he sounded like fucking hola, like that, like Rebecca. And then I was changing his diaper. That's how he sounded, right? He's like, Whoopin, you're gonna, I want to laugh. You're not gonna believe it. I said, not gonna believe it. This guy's got a fucking funny haircut, right? Now, this is coming from someone who BFF is an Edgar. Straight up Edgar from Sakura. That's his fucking boy. I'm talking about that's his boy toy. They're all sparkly together. Them dudes did so much dirt together. So I started to think, I just told Ricky, you're growing an Edgar and you don't even see it. Like his hair started to grow and it just started to line up by itself. Like he was turning to an Edgar before my eyes. I had to calm him down and just hold him down and cut his shit. He's like, don't come on, Mongolian. I said, bro, you're going to have an Edgar haircut with a Mongolian? Weird. Anyways, right? He's like, you're gonna fucking trip out when you see this guy. This guy's different. He's like a hybrid. He's a homie. I think he's a homie. He's active, but he's like, you're gonna trip, right? I was like, let me go trip, right? So I told my lady, you want to go to my tia? She's like, fuck no, they got too many roaches. Hey, and I was tripping too because she was bringing those motherfuckers back. I don't know to what crevice because at that time I was dating a torta, so I don't know to what crevice they crawled up in, but I can only imagine when fucking Sheila lifted her arms. In fact, one time I'll tell you guys this side note. One time Sheila had the baby. So she has a baby from a black dude, right? Who Ricky swears up and down is his. Hey, he's a good man. You know, he takes care of his son like it's his son. He's raised him since he was a newborn. You know what I'm saying? Ricky got locked up for 2 days. She got pregnant and they were together. So Ricky claims it. No, could be mine. That motherfucker right there. That motherfucker look, because I'm easy. He looks just like Lionel Richie. That is not your son. But hey, it was easy like Monday morning, you know, when you got out. So we claim him as his son because that's his son, and you know how it goes. But one time, Sheila's got the baby, and one thing about Sheila, she's not the greatest mother, but she's a good mother. She's better than Rebecca, I'll tell you that, right? And she's putting the baby into a car seat, and the baby's crying and crying and crying, and everyone's walking past, and I'm telling my tia, hey, your grandson's crying. That's fucking Okay, when I say I want to hear the Commodores, I don't mean I want to hear them crying. I want to fucking listen to that song, fucking Brick House. I'm mighty, mighty, letting my fallopian tube hang out, right? I don't want to fucking listen to little Lionel right there. Tell him, shut the fuck up, mijo. I'm in here trying to get well. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm trying to rock the baby with my foot, and I see a roach come out, which is not unusual in that house. They're everywhere. When I say everywhere, I mean everywhere. Like, it's not absurd to be sitting there macking to a chick that my tia brought over, and a roach crawls across your forehead. Like, the chick's like, ooh, I'm like, oh, right? It's normal. So as I'm kicking back, I'm rocking him. I see a roach crawl out. So I'm like, oh man, poor baby, right? So I blow because I don't want to get too close to what, I don't want whatever that's making this baby cry on me. And so as I'm rocking again, a couple more come out. And I said, what the fuck is going on? And I unbuckle this kid. And this car seat smells like spoiled milk. Like, you know how the babies drink the milk and it gets all over? Like, wash your car seat out. You know what I'm saying? They didn't teach you that shit and fucking how to take care of your kids 101. Obviously, Sheila was too busy fucking eating. She wasn't paying attention. I'm looking for her. I'm like, Sheila, I think your kid has a shitty diaper. Ricky's like, well, Pino, that's her job. I'm an active Norteno, not an active diaper changer. I said, well, did you just say diaper? What did you, Carl? Weirdo, right? I pick up this baby, and the car seat came alive. 100 million fucking roaches were pouring out. Oh my God, I felt so bad. I was shaking the baby, but not like shaking baby syndrome. Like, you know what I'm saying? I put him in the shower, under the shower. The water's too hot. Oh shit. I was trying to help him. My little Lionel was right there. And look, I'll tell you about little black kid. The hair, he had like a little thing going on right here. Little fro. My little fucking cousin. The water was just splashing me in the face. Just like, it's like it couldn't penetrate. His hair was just, I ain't even gonna lie. My little black cousin went like that. He was on his shit, made his shit, make sure his shit was right. I took that out there with the water hose, cleaned it, fucking hung it to dry because we didn't have dryers and washers. Come on now, right? This is Gustine here we're talking about. Anyways, so I've seen the roaches take over. So when big homie's like, yeah, the roaches, this is a roach house, homie, and not your homeboy that comes over here with a long ass pipa over here talking about let's double team your tia. What? I'm like, what? Roach told you that before? Hey, homie, you don't even want to understand or know. I said, no, I don't. I obviously don't. I'm going to give that motherfucker a call. So I get invited to this barbecue. I pull up. Ricky can't even hold his emotions. He runs to the front. Whoopin', hurry up. You got to see him. Like if we're at a zoo and it's a fucking Komodo dragon or something, like it's a mystical fucking unicorn that no one's ever seen before. You're going to fucking shit your pants. I said, I'm not going to shit my pants, but it smells like you have. Or is that your kid? Give little Lionel a shower, right? So as I walk in through this, they have a gate thing. And I open the gate. I get like a sensation and a smell. It hits you all at once. It's the sensation of dog shit and carne asada. And I get like you're like happy and then sad. As you walk, every step you take, every little step you take, you smell dog shit. Every little step I take, tacos forever. It's hard to eat a taco over there. You're like, is that the guacamole that smells like that? Or is that fucking the pit bull? The pit bull, oh, you just throw the taco to him. So he comes up. He figures the more he shits, the more tacos get thrown to him. And there's piles everywhere. It's hard to fucking, where's the beer at? It's in the ice chest, and there's dog shit on the ice chest. You just have to open it, and it goes, whoosh, falls, and you just grab a beer, and by the time you crack it, you take one trago, and you're like, fuck it, throw it to the dog. He came up, now he has tacos and beer. Fucking winner is, right? Sometimes I thought that dog was smarter than everyone. He was setting us up. So as I walk in, I see this dude. This dude is Pontius Pilate it out the game. He's got skinny, sprayed on, waxed on, lefty gum plate on, tight ass jeans. This vato got fucking purple socks on. He's got Cortezes though. He was like a hybrid gangster, like Cortezes and tight pants and belts, red belts, and a tight ass red t-shirt that went up to here on his arms. You know, the ones that go like that. And he thinks he's all muscular. He was like 145 pounds. This fool had the Pontius Pilate with a tattoo over his eye and a big old taca on his neck. And Theo Big Homie's like, hey, mijo, come here. Come here, I want you to meet my son. He's a real one. Fully active, on. You know what I'm saying? Been through some shit, been through wars, on. This motherfucker's over there on his cell phone talking to his boyfriend. I'm like, this motherfucker right here. That motherfucker right there been through war? So I go over there. Ricky's like, why you gotta say your son's been through war? I've been through war. I'm like, Ricky, stop it. Stop being jealous. But he's trying to take my dad away. That's not your dad, motherfucker. That is one of your mom's concubines. Is that what they call it? Your Theo. I don't know what he is. But that is definitely not your father, man. You know what your father lives in Livingston. He looks like a catfish. We already know who he is. So as I walk in, this dude sees me and he hangs up the phone. He's like, "Hey, what's up, Benny?" And I burst out laughing. If you don't stop it, man. He went like this to his hair, right? Like he did the little toro. I could have swore I heard bling, 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 bling. And he gets to, and we get to talking. He's cool. He starts mentioning homeboys that I did time with. So he's been around the block, but I tell him straight up, I can't hold it no more. I'm like trying to laugh. And I can see his dad getting mad. Hey, you got an issue with my son, because my son ain't taking no shit. I said, speaking of shit, bro, you got dog shit on your shirt. I don't know how that happened. Oh, it's like I was showing my son the dog. I hugged it, right? Yeah, well, you know that dog rolls around in his own shit, man, for fucking content purposes. You might need to go. Mike, that stinks back there. I told you guys to clean. He's like, yeah, we did, miga, but this fucking dog got chorro, right? So I'm sitting there talking to his son. He's cool. He's actually cool. And Ricky keeps like trying to punk him. Ricky's like, whooping. And I'm like, Ricky, leave the youngster alone. He's cool, right? And I tell him straight up, bro, what's up with your hair? Why you got that? He's like, hey, all the chicks like this. Hey, they fucking, and he talks like a gangster. All the chicks like this. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Nene? He keeps saying nene. And I get tired of it. And I go, I say yes, bro. And he's like, oh, man, what are you a Southsider? I said, do I fucking look like a Southsider? Of course I'm not a Southsider, bro. I got hair and fucking, I'm not wearing sunglasses and gloves. Look, bro. And I'm not being by it. I'm just fucking around, right? But I'm like, why do you youngsters do that? You know what I'm saying? Finally, in my life, I could ask Edgar why they're Edgaring, right? He's like, nah, chicks dig this, bro. They're into this. I said, they're into them tight ass pants too. Like, if you're gonna bone real quick, In-N-Out burger, how do you do it with those? He's like, you just pull them down. They're stretchy, Holmes. And I was like, oh shit, let me see. The motherfuckers are stretchy. That's a trip. I'm gonna give me some of those. So I was kidding, but I don't know how you get them past your ankle bone. Me, I got big ankles, so I might not be able to do that. So my dad comes walking and she's like, look at that, look at here, the three stupid tears. You got Goofy, Geefy, and Gaffy. And you must be Gaffy because you're all gaffed up. Oh, whose son are you? And then my Theo comes, well, Theo Big Homie's like, that's my kid. He's been here. I didn't fucking say him. I thought he was fucking Ricky's gay friend. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, you can't say that. I can't say that. I've been said it. I remember that one time Ricky brought that one dude home that had fucking lips tattooed right here. I said that those are men lips. I could tell right off the top because the top one was small. That's fucking either that or that bitch didn't get injections that week. Right? I'm like, oh shit. So my dad's like, who the fuck do you think you are? Don't come over here with your bullshit. She's already talking shit to him. His dad's feeling frustrated. And Ricky's over there trying to punk him. I'm like, hey, bro, let me get at you in the front. You want to smoke a joint and shit? He's like, yeah. I said, I don't smoke, but I got some weed. So he's smoking. Ricky's following him. Ricky's like, whooping. I don't fucking know. What if he's faking? What if he's not active? I like, whatever. Ricky was trying to pick a fight, which Ricky never really does, right? Oh, he got him a little fight, though. He got him a little fight. So as we're kicking back, that dude's getting high, and he's like, yeah, homeboy Salas this. Salas, we control everything. We control the yards. I'm like, yeah, homeboy's from Salas. And then he starts irking me a little bit. He starts getting on my nerves because everything is Salas runs and controls everything. And I was like, yeah, bro, we had to go through that shit a while. I said, I was always cool with homeboys from Salas, though. Like, shit, homeboys from Casitas, from Samsters. Those are my boys, right? I said, it was the homeboys from Sanjo usually, man, that would set trip. And, you know, they were like vatos from LA. Like, it was Sanjo or nothing else. And Salas never did that. They were just more about giving Clecha and just kind of Lisbo and all that. He was like, yeah, Holmes, but, you know, you can't deny the fact that we're number one up north. I said, yeah, I can deny that fact because I never lived there, so I don't know. But it's all good. And Ricky's like, what are you saying? Gustin's not on the map. And he's like, bro, there ain't nothing but dog shit, cow shit, and roaches out here, Holmes, right? And his dad comes on and he's like, hey, look, I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it seems like one of you guys has an issue with my son. Look, kid, I'm not going to let you guys jump my son. I said, we're not even talking about jumping your son, bro. We're just kicking it. He's like, I mean, if you want the one-on-one, Ricky's like, whooping, I do. I was like, oh, no, my dad's coming out. Oh, what the fuck you mean you're protecting? I'm not going to protect mine and my nephew. You will fight back here. We'll fight all over this motherfucker. I'm getting tired of you anyways. Your shit doesn't even get hard anymore because now you're the crankster gangster. When you were on black, it was all Mac attack. Now that you're on white, it ain't right. I'm telling you, right? So Ricky's like, whooping, you want to see me? He gets on this dude's face, like headbutting him. And that dude's like, hey, I ain't no punk, man. I didn't come over to fight. I thought we were stepbrothers. Ricky's like, whooping, that's not my dad. I was like, you just said it was your dad. Not anymore. I'm like, oh, shit. Ricky's like, whooping, this is Norte. He's like, this is Norte too. I never heard two dudes arguing over the same thing. Back and forth. Norte gang. Sur gang. Right? So I'm like, well, fuck it. Let's get ready to rumble. So we went in the backyard because I want to see them get dog shit all over. And I'm going to tell you right now, Ricky did not hesitate. Ricky did the Raja Jackson. As soon as we walked through the gate, dude's dad was like, look, No pulling hair. Ricky's like, whooping, I don't even got hair. I got a Mongolian, but I'm going to tie that motherfucker up. Sheila, put the tacos down in the dog shit. Right? So she's fucking doing his hair up in a red paño. That motherfucker will put it up like that, like a chick, and then with the red paño around, it'd be like a little nut in the back. You know what I'm saying? Look like one of the Oompa Loompas. Man, Ricky picked this dude up and dipped him. In the midst of dipping him, this motherfucker was like a cat, like a black cat. I don't know if it was the tight pants or the haircut, but he had magical special powers. He hit the ground, bounced back up. Tiger! He hit fucking Ricky with an uppercut that knocked his well guy out of his head. His hair's all bushy and fucked up, right? Ricky was in that motherfucker slanging him. I didn't realize motherfuckers from Salas had it like that. They were in there throwing licks. Mike Dale was like, hit him! Hit him! Oh, fuck, he hits hard! Look at my son. What the fuck is happening? Hey, Ricky was getting dusted. Ricky was getting dusted by the Edgar son. Theo Big Homie's like, hey, grab me another beer. This shit is hilarious. I'm like, oh, this shit is nefarious. Ricky's getting beat up. I'm not used to it. He's a J-Cat. He doesn't get beat up. He was getting taxed. Right? Finally, we break it up. Ricky's like, you know what? He was doing the Rebecca Horror. You know, I'm going to go change my diaper. Right? I was like, hey, Ricky, are you all right? That motherfucker's a homeboy. Hey, you're active, Holmes. Right? And I tell her, hey, I guess I can't talk shit about Edgar. You motherfuckers are the real deal. He said, you know what I'm saying, Nene? I said, I don't. I said, anyways, that's how that went down. Hey, he started coming around a little bit more before Theo Angel came back and kicked Theo fucking Big Homie out. Dude was hella cool. But he used to be like, look, I'm going to get all the bitches. Watch. And I ain't going to lie. Them chicks be liking that shit. We went to the Modesto Mall, and I was like, wow, oh, there's some bad ones watching. I was trying to mac, like, what's up? They're looking at me like, if you don't stop it. He walked up there all goofy, like, what's up, Benny? They're like, what's up? I was like, and then, you know what I mean? I'm trying to get in. Anyways, if you guys like these, hit a 1, man. We're going to continue the flow. I got other videos coming for you. I just knew that you guys needed a Superman to lighten the mood. For those of you that are new to my channel and just subscribe, these are the Super Norteno videos that I do. It's basically stories about my family, true events that have happened within my life, ghetto family, ghetto ties, ghetto life, get a job. Let's go. Especially Sheila, because that bitch could eat. Thumbs up or thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive, struggle for what I truly believe in. That's the betterment of all people. And that's the bottom line. Why? Because Gun said so. Bang, bang. Did I press end recording? This behind the scenes shit. Ricky's like, whooping. You don't even know how to use a computer. You must not be active. I'm not.